Hello there, the blue-white game has just wrapped up here at the Sadlin Arena. It was a fun time seeing the familiar faces out there for the Barrie Colts and some of the new players making an impact. It was a final score 4-3 for Team White. It was a little lopsided for most of the game, but Team Blue really showing up late. Some notables in this hockey game, I have to give a shout out to Sam Hilbrand, the goaltender for Team White. Stood tall, gave up 3 goals late. 2 are a little on the fluky side, so tough break for him. He played for the Standard Siskins last year and was a call-up a few times for the Barrie Colts, so a lot of high expectations for him coming to this season. Maybe a spot as the backup goaltender or maybe even the number 1, so we'll have to wait and see. But still, I liked Sam Hilbrand's game. A couple other familiar faces standing tall too. Bo Jelsma, he had a fantastic game. He had a lot of good chances. And Ronan Jodwin, the guy, he almost looks faster than what we saw last year. So really cool stuff from the 2 speedy players from last year. Also getting on the board, we had Bo Akey. He had a great shot from the point, which was deflected. And Ben Pickle, a goal and an assist. He was looking pretty good out there, maybe competing for a spot on the full-time rotation for the Barrie Colts. So that wraps up the blue-white game. The first preseason game goes on Monday. They're going to be back here at Sadlin. 6 p.m. start. They're going to be taking on the Owen Sound Attack, so the Battle of Highway 26. It might be preseason, but it's still a lot of fun hockey when those 2 teams go head-to-head. And then the Mississauga Steelheads, they're going to be here on Thursday night. So the Barrie Colts starting to ramp things up. The preseason schedule in full swing. And the Ontario Hockey League preseason starts tomorrow. And that includes the new Brantford Bulldogs. Yes, the very first Brantford Bulldogs preseason game takes place tomorrow. They're going to be taking on the Erie Otters. It's going to be neat to see how Brantford welcomes their new team. Obviously, Hamilton having to move down the 403 to Brantford because they've have some arena renovations going on at First Ontario Centre. So it's going to be neat to see Brantford on the OHL circuit, and I think we'll do maybe a little look back at some point over the next few weeks about the history of the OHL in Brantford. The only team really was the Brantford Alexanders, and that was over 30 years ago, if I remember correctly. So Brantford now in the Ontario Hockey League. We'll talk a bit about them in a future video. But in the meantime, this is just the wrap-up at the blue and white game. The fans enjoying the free hot dogs. I had my family here. They were enjoying the hot dogs as well, and it was a good time here at Sadlin as we get prepared for the 2023-24 season. And just let me know what you think. What would you like to see covered from the booth perspective? As you see here, I'm at the press box here at Sadlin Arena. I'm looking forward to being back behind the mic once we get to September 23rd. That'll be the first broadcast on Rogers TV. That's when the Sudbury Wolves come to town for a preseason matchup. So let me know what you think, what you'd like to be done, and apparently I'm supposed to tell you to like and subscribe this channel. It's up to you. I'm just doing this just for the fun of it, just a little side thing to enjoy a little bit more hockey and talk a little bit more as we get ready for the regular season. So from the Sadlin Arena, Mike Poirier just saying so long from the booth, and we'll talk to you again soon.